Hey guys, this is mellamopobrede from mtgvideos.com, and we're doing another cube draft. So let's take a look here. We've got the hidden card here. I've realized that I'm not actually explaining the hidden card, so I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. This is Kara Grey Glass Spinner, which is a 2/2 flyer for 3 mana in blue, which basically gives all of your creatures, like, if they're targeted by spell ability, counter that spell ability, if it's the first target. Or the first time it's targeted in a turn. So, like, if you try to lightning bolt any of the creatures, like, that lightning bolt's gonna get countered. And then if you follow that up with, like, an incinerate, then it would work. But, in any case, this is kind of an interesting pick. We've got, basically I'm looking at 2 cards. I'm looking at Savage Land, or 3 cards, I guess. Savage Lands, Prismatic Lens, and White Sun Zenith. Now, I don't really like to first pick Savage Lands or Prismatic Lens. I'm wondering, this pack is kind of weak. Actually, by kind of, I mean it's really weak. But I'm just going to go with power and take White Sun's Zenith. Okay, so here we go with second pick. A lot of lands in here. There's a lot of good blue, a lot of instant speed blue card draw, which is always a good thing. Gifts and Given is really good, but I don't know if it's going to be good yet in my deck. So I'm not really sure if I should take it or not. There's also Vindicate, which is solid, but I don't really want to be white-black. I find white-black to be kind of a horrible combination of colors. Then again, if the Abyss comes back, that would be awesome. And there's the Acidic Slime too. This is really tough. I'm really not sure what to take. I'm gonna take Vindicate. Yeah. Black-white? Alright. Okay, so here we've got a ton of stuff. Humility, Captain of the Watch, Merry Angel, Weathered Wayfarer, Kitchen Finks. All of this stuff is good. We're gonna take one of them. This makes cat creature tokens. This gives soldiers benefits. I think I'm going to go with Weathered Wayfarer. It isn't as good as... Well, let me take that back. It's a very unique effect. So you want to be able to get lands and get that advantage, especially when you're running cards like White Sun Zenith. You want to be able to search those lands out of your deck without too much difficulty. So we're going to go with that. It seems like a weird third pick, but I've been pretty happy with Weathered Wayfarer when I played it. And we'll get other white finishers, there's plenty. Okay, so this is an interesting pack. There's a lot of good cards in here, actually. Pretty much all of them are decent in some way or another. I'm looking at Recurring Nightmare. I can't really use it yet. There's also Angel of Despair, which is in black-white, but it's kind of hefty, kind of cumbersome on the mana. What? Alright, hold on. Had to change the color scheme of my computer so it runs faster. Annoying. Alright. I have a couple of things going through my mind. I'm thinking I could take Goblin Assault, and then if that Humility comes back, then I could get a pretty nice deck out of it. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try a deck for Humility. I think someone else might take it, and it would be kind of a risk. And red-white's actually pretty good, so I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try this plan. Okay, so if we're gonna go with that plan, we're gonna want Burn. Yes, Burn is good. So we're gonna take Incinerate over Magma Jet, because it does more damage, even though you don't scry. Moat, not really the kind of card that I want in this kind of deck. I'm thinking that I can take a storage land, or I could take a storage land or marsh flats to splash vindicate. I think I'm gonna go with the storage land. And humility did come back, so our plan is working. We're gonna try it. Alright, here we have basically a couple cards now. We got Word of Seizing, which is probably what I'm gonna take. Actually, it's what I'm gonna take. Someone actually took Angel of Despair, which is really interesting. Maybe they're hoping for Recurring Nightmare to come back. I'm gonna take the Word of Seizing. So I'm kind of happy that I took Goblin Assault, and my plan is working out, because Goblin Assault and Humility are kind of the nuts combo, right? Okay, here we have basically a couple of annoying cards, but here, like, if someone wants to take Dissipate, they can by all means do that. What I don't want is Plow Under, because it can really ruin my Salt-Crusted Steppe plans and my plans to get a lot of mana, so we'll go with that. Well, it's a hate draft. We're hate drafting. Here, I think we're going to do the same thing and hate draft Moat, because Moat absolutely destroys me. So, alright, here we're going to take, well, a Merry Angel, I guess, since it's being offered. Smokestack would actually be pretty good. I wonder if that comes back, I might take it. I want all of these cards, actually. Here we'll go ahead and take, I guess, Fire Spout. I don't think I'll ever need to use it, and it's kind of, I mean, it's kind of good when you have Humility and your opponents have a lot of creatures, but when you have a lot of creatures, it's like blah. It's not exactly the game winner that you might want it to be. Here, I don't really need Night of the Holy Nimbus. Even though it is good, I'm just gonna hate draft Dissipate, so people can't counter my shit. Here, people can have Death Denied if they want. Ooh, and I got the Smokestack back, not a surprise. And here, we have a better pack, certainly. There's Aether Vial, which is horrible in my deck, so we're not really gonna consider that. But there's Yokel Hops, which, actually pretty good with Goblin Assault, but it's gonna come back for sure. I don't think anyone's gonna take it. Cloudgoat Ranger, Greater Gargadon, which is pretty good when you're sacking crap, and Stigma Lasher. Right now I'm choosing between Greater Gargadon and Cloudgoat Ranger. I'm not really sure which one to take, although, they're both horrible with Humility, but Greater Gargadon has a nice effect of having the sack effect that you need in a game if you want to counter any kind of like wrath effects. So it's like, hey, surprise, I have a 9/7, or if you want to counter any mind control effects, it's pretty nice. And another pack with a bunch of lands too. We are gonna go with it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. I'm gonna go with Cloudgoat Ranger. If I don't have Humility, I think I would rather have Cloudgoat Ranger. And hopefully Greater Gargadon comes back. It doesn't seem like anyone's gonna be playing red anyway, so. Hey, that is nice. Wow, all of these are awesome. Skull Clamp, obviously insane in my deck, because I have making a bunch of 1/1 things. But you don't pass Coalition Relic, and I'm not going to, certainly. Coalition Relic is amazing. It is like sick colorless ramp. Like, you cannot. Any deck will play Coalition Relic, it's so good. Shrine of Allegiance would actually not be that bad either. Yeah, hopefully Skull Clamp comes back. I'm not expecting it to, but it would be nice if it did. So I'm white, red. So I could play... No, I can't play Soren Markov, obviously. A lot of good black in here, though. Well, I could branch into it, certainly. There's a Ranger VS will come back, so I'm not really considering that. Let's see, I could take Safehold Elite, which seems really blah, to be quite honest. Bane of Living would be good against my deck, certainly. Graveborn Muse wouldn't be too bad to draw some cards, draw some gas when I need it. I could be black, white, and splash red for Goblin Assault. If I was going to be black, white, what would I take? I think I'd take Graveborn Muse. I love that card. Drawing cards is always good. There's Chrome Mox too, but I think Soren will come back. I mean, it's kind of expensive. I think it's good. I like Soren, but I'm gonna take Graveborn Muse and see what we end up with here. We have a Chroma Angel Fury, which is the red Achroma, but there is also some other good action here. Well, I could take like Molten Slag Heap, which does add mana for White Sun Zenith, and it splashes black and red, depending on which color I'm going to play, and I still don't really know. But I remember seeing that Ranger of Eos, and hopefully that comes back, so maybe I'll just take Goblin Guide? I don't know, it seems kind of weak to do that. I wonder if Flicker Wisp good with anything? I guess Cloudgoat Ranger, and if Marian Angels don't play, I can do that. Or it can splash out Humility and be like, surprise, you're dead. One of those things could happen. Kind of torn. I think the red cards will come back. I don't know if I'm gonna take Flicker Wisp. Okay, so Greater Gargadon came back, which is awesome, because I want to play a Greater Gargadon in my deck. So I'll go ahead and take that. Short Fang, and what? Oh yeah, Skull Clamp didn't come back, so I'm not really surprised that it didn't. Here we're gonna take, I think Shrine should come back, right? Control Magic, not really that good against me. Yeah, I'm gonna take Shrine. I don't think anyone else is gonna take it, but I really wanted my deck, so. Okay, here's that crappy pack that was happening earlier. A lot of the black cards are taken, so not really a surprise. Someone else, I think is, oh, that's right, someone else is in black-white. That's right, I forgot about that. So we're gonna take this Ranger of Eos. No, we're not. It'll come back. Fuck, Ranger of Eos will come back. I think maybe we'll just take Rakdos Carnarium then. Yeah. I like lands. So there's Goblin Guide. A Chroma Angel of Fury is here. We'll take that. I think Goblin Guide will come back. Not really an issue. So Stigma Lasher and Yokel Hops is here. So it's this is really only, well actually it's pretty good with Greater Gargadon too, so maybe I will take it. And by maybe I mean I will. Okay, good. I don't want to play against Nezumi Short Fang. Card's really annoying. Card is good. Card is very good. It's early game. Opponents discarding cards is always a good thing in Cube. You want people to not have spells to play because they're all going to be good. Okay, here's the Ranger of Eos, so we'll go ahead and take that and get Goblin Guide back, which is nice. I don't know how to rate this deck. I mean, I like the Humility interaction with a lot of cards, so, my early game becomes fine. Okay, here's a Stigma Lasher, which we'll take because why not? Take out Despise. because I couldn't give two shits about Vine Lash or Kutsu. Someone took my skull clamp though. That is saddening. That is saddening. Maybe I should have taken it. Well, can't second guess yourself. You know, you make the pick that you think is right at the time, and you stick with it. Holy moly! Okie dokie. Oh. These are some good cards here. Genesis is insane. Green-white is gonna love this pack, I'll tell you that much. As for me though, we're just gonna take some burn right now. Like Hammer or Flame Javelin, I guess. I kinda like Flame Javelin a little bit more because it's instant speed. Oh, wait, there's Rise of the Hobgoblins, which is insane with which is insane with Humility too. Actually, we're just gonna take that. More things that are good with Humility, the better, right? No. We can't put all of our eggs in one basket. It'll come back. We're gonna take Burn. We're gonna take Flame Javelin. Does more damage and it's an instant. So, let's go with that. Inferno. Oh my goodness. Okay. I like these packs. I hope Mother of Runes comes back because that would be awesome. I want like everything in here. I'm gonna take Inferno Titan and hopefully Disintegrate and Banefire come around. I am excited. Let's just put it that way. Ooh, Decree of Justice. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Avalanche Riders and Molten Steel Dragon. Ravenous Baboons is good too. Let's do Baboons because I don't want to pay Echo in this deck. And I didn't take Molten Steel Dragon because it's not really that. It doesn't really fit. I guess it fits. I mean, it always fits, but it gets removed easily. It's not something I want to pick up early. Not in my opinion, anyway. Okay, Rise of the Hobgoblins came back, but I'm more interested in Hammer of Bogarten, because I think it'll come back again. I hope it does, anyway. I want Burn, though. Burn, burn, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Someone took Night of the Reliquary. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. Would Ganic Teague be good against me? It would be okay. It wouldn't be amazing. There's some cards that I could definitely minimize the effect of. Alright, so Mother of Runes is not here, which is a surprise, and a Wasteland is gone too, which is also a surprise. But I'll take these guys, I guess. Banefire over Disintegrate for sure, and hope that Disintegrate comes back. Here... I wonder how good Lodestone Golem is. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Probably should have taken a Signet, but whatever. What else was in there? I think there was a... Was that the pack with... No, it isn't. I was like, is that the pack with Avalanche Riders? It is not, because it is this pack, and I will take it. I will take Avalanche Riders. So it looks like we're a pretty heavy red now, which is okay with me. Okay with me. Could almost be red-black, but I think our white's pretty good, or good enough. We're gonna have some mana issues. There wasn't a lot of red-white fixing. Actually, I pretty much didn't see any red-white fixing. As you notice, I don't really take lands that highly. I know some people may advocate taking lands highly, but it's not for me. Like, I'd rather just play all of the best spells in my color. The more good spells you have, the better, the higher the chances of you winning. Like, sure, if you take some, I mean, then there's the other side where other people are getting the landslide, but they're clearly being taken really early. I mean, did you see that Wasteland was gone? Like, are you kidding me? Alright, Rise of the Hobgoblins, thank you very much. I will take that, no problemo. Disintegrate came back. Excelente, excelente. So I got pretty much everything that I wanted out of these packs. Ooh, and Slith Firewalker. I'm going to take Izzet Signet, because I'm pretty sure Slith Firewalker is going to be the last card in this pack. No question. So, good, we got a Signet and a Coalition Relic. Okay, here, actually, how good is Molten Steel Dragon in my deck? Is it better than Chalice? No, I want Chalice, damn it. I want that colorless ramp. Here we'll take, well, I guess we'll take Burning Tree Shaman in case, ooh, Disenchant, don't mind if I do. And Slith Firewalker like I imagined. Alright, we'll see in deck building. Alright, here we are in deck building, so I was actually thinking, I was away for a little bit there, taking a bathroom break, but I was thinking that I could be mono red. Not entirely sure though. Let's find out, shall we? Put all of these in. Lodestone Golem. Rise of the Hobgoblins. Coalition Relic. Like, Smokestack obviously insane with some of these cards. I think I have to play... Well, I don't have to play white, but I would like to. Here's the problem, though. I don't have that much white to play, and the white that I do have to play is not... I mean, some of it is exciting. I think I still want to, though. Like, it's just so hard to ignore the... Well, it's hard to ignore, like, humility and that kind of stuff. Like, my initial my plan, you know? It's hard to ignore my plan. So, we're gonna play Chalice, I think. Kind of weird, like, playing Goblin Guy and Overflowing Chalice in the same deck. But, whatever. Weather Wayfarer. And then Decree of Justice. And, like, Ranger of Eos. Then what would I take out? Or I could play black, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Could play it, but I'm not gonna do it. Yokelops is good with Goblin Assault, and good with Greater Gargadon. I just don't think this is the, I mean, it's kind of like my last draft, where it's like, Yokelops is okay with 3 Planeswalkers, but with the rest of the deck, it's really bad. And I have to land the Planeswalker first before Yokelops, and if anything gets disturbed in the meantime, like the Planeswalker can get taken out, then I'm left with a dead card in hand. So, let's see. Well, then there's White Sun, well, there's a Merry Angel, and there's White Sun Zenith, and Cloudgo Ranger. So if you do all of that, with all of these, Lodestone Golem gets pretty bad, and my mana gets pretty bad too. I still think it's right to go with my white plan, because that was kind of my whole strategy to begin with. So what can I take out to kind of alleviate the effects of some of these cards? Maybe Word of Seizing? It's good against, it's so good against Planeswalkers when they're ultimating. It's like, yoink, sack, thank you very much. TYVM. Okay. So, if we go with the big mana deck, then I think, like, this Ranger of Eos, and, like, Well, yeah, I think Ranger VS is a fine cut. And then I want Chalice, because Chalice is so good with all these X spells. And then what else do I want to take out? Maybe I'll take out Word of Seizing. It hurts. It hurts me inside, but I think it's right. Actually, maybe I'll take out this. Yeah, I want to maximize X spells. So maybe take out Cloudgoat Ranger instead. And then why even play Weathered Wayfarer, right? Well, Weathered Wayfarer is awesome. I guess we can do the good old 41 cards thing. Smokestack is actually pretty decent, because it's good with Goblin Assault and Shrine and all that stuff. Let's play Smokestack. Let's be really irritating to our opponents. Like, incredibly irritating. Alright, let's play 42 cards. Yay, 42 cards. Whee! Okay, do that. Not gonna play Carnarium. So, let's see. I want like 7 plains at least. And then like 10 mountains, and 18 lands, 43 cards. Yeah, whatever. I don't like thinking too much when it comes to the mana base, because, you know, I'm here to have fun, and I just want to start playing as soon as possible. Alright, we'll see you in the first round.